Let me give respect to where it's due. Cowboy fans, content creators, the Cowboys Nation, you guys are great. And the Cowboys destroyed us today. I mean, talk about dog mentality, talk about a grit on that team. The Cowboys look really good on both sides of the ball. Their defense really surprised me today. Trevon Diggs, a great job. I mean, their linebackers, Micah Parsons, fantastic. I mean, that team played really well against a team that just... What is this that I just watched last night? What did I just watch? I watched Nick Sirianni call the most bogus play call sequence in my life. I mean, I feel like I'm watching Doug Peterson's offense. That's what I feel like. But I feel like it's actually worse. I actually feel like it's worse. You had two running backs that barely even ran for... You had Miles Sanders run the ball twice for 27 yards. You ran Miles Sanders 2 times for 27 yards. You ran Kenneth Gainwell once for 2 yards. You did not run the game. You did not have a balanced offense. What is it? It's go routes, it's screen passes, and it's dump offs. That's this offense. That's what you brought to this offense. Shane Steichen, our offensive coordinator, this is a guy that's worked in with the LA Chargers that had a diverse playbook and worked with Justin Herbert and worked with young QBs, and this is what you guys brought to Philly? We don't even run a quarter, not even 2% of the plays that he ran in LA. So, it's on Nick Sirianni, and I'll get to that in a second, but Jalen Hurts was horrible today. I mean, he was trash. He was just so bad, okay? Couldn't throw a 3-yard slant pass. I mean, he couldn't even throw on a slant. He missed Dallas Goedert, a pass to him on the right side, overthrew him, underthrew Rager. That would have been a touchdown. That was a pick, the first pick of the game. I mean, just accuracy issues. Everything else. Okay, a pick 6 for Trevon Diggs. Devontae Smith fell down, and I think he still overthrew, and he overthrew that pass to Devontae Smith, underthrew. It was a mess. Offensive line, Isaac Smiles out for the whole year. Nate Herbig came in, stunk it up at left guard. Dickerson had a horrible day. He only has he only has a game and a half under his belt right now. He played half a game in San Francisco, and he literally played a whole game tonight. Last night, okay? Jonathan Gannon's defense, don't get me wrong. Look, the only touchdown we had for a while, obviously, one to Zach Ertz, the late one to Greg Ward in the fourth quarter, and obviously the strip from Javon Hargrave. And Fletcher Cox got the fumble in the end zone that scored our touchdown, kind of taking the offense, kind of bailing them out in some way. This was embarrassing. Where's the grit to this team? I mean, you allowed a Cowboys player to tackle one of our guys late out of bounds. That Cowboys player, number 9, was on our sideline talking all this crap to the Eagles players on our bench. And you guys didn't even fight back. I mean, what is this team that we're watching? They look defeated. They look deflated. They look like they don't care. I mean, what are they doing? That Zach Ertz touchdown would have nothing to do. Really, we had to fight for these big yards. The big Quez Watkins catch on the 50-yard line that led, obviously, to the Zach Ertz wide-open touchdown. Okay? And it's not saying much. Quez Watkins, the positive things out of this game, Quez Watkins. Okay? Thought Quez Watkins played really good today. I thought Javon Hargrave, this is the 3rd week in a row. Javon Hargrave is making noise, so at least the money that we just paid him last season, the money that we're paying him, a couple seasons ago, it's starting to pay off now. But the rest of this defensive line, Jonathan Gannon and his zone coverage, what are they doing? CeeDee Lamb literally ran by Steven Nelson, ran by Kevon Wallace. And by the way, Kevon Wallace he's hurt again, by the way, just to let you guys know, because he always gets hurt. Okay? All talk, no play. 2 coverages. Kevon Wallace goes down in injury. They start to target Marcus Epps on 2 blown coverage passes. 2 blown coverage. It was so embarrassing that Dallas Cowboys were on the 1 yard line. They went 4th and 1 and passed the ball. They did not. They went on 4th and 1 because they did not respect what the Eagles are doing in the game. Obviously, that's how much disrespect we got in that game. That's how much disrespect we got last night. Cowboys were 4th and 1 on the goal line, going into the end zone, and they went for it. They didn't even grab points. They didn't even take points. They went for it, and they got it. And obviously, with Wilson getting that reception back of the end zone, okay? I don't know what Darius Slay was doing on that play. But overall, guys, look, this game, going into this game, I knew that Dallas' offense was going to be really good. The defense really surprised me. And on top of everything else, just Nick Sirianni just blew this game. Like, it's that bad. It's on Nick and it's on Jalen Hurts, okay? I'm not saying that Jalen Hurts can't be a good quarterback. I'm saying he looked really bad today because I'm not saying any of that. All I'm saying is there's blame on the head coach. But at the same time, how are you gonna make just as Jalen Hurts is what, his 7th game as a rookie? I mean, he's still a rookie, guys. 7 games. That's it. He hasn't even played half a season yet. He hasn't played half a season. But why don't you balance your offense with the run? 2 carries? 2 carries for Miles Sanders. That's it? 2 carries for 27 yards? That's what you're giving him? And to take some pressure off Jalen Hurts, just run the ball. When you're backed up far in the end zone and you need some space, you're passing it. You passed it 3 times. You passed it 3 times from the 2-yard line. I mean, that's dangerous. It's stupidity. So as much as Jalen Hurts stunk it up because he was horrible today, Nick Sirianni could have played a little bit better because of Nick's play calling and his sequence of play calling. Where's this diverse playbook that we've been hearing about? Where is Mr. Before the season starts, he says, we're going to use players to their strengths. And he was talking, they made the video about the Colts, and he was talking about all the Colts players that he coached and they're, using their strengths, their weaknesses. And really, I was so excited. But this happens. I mean, it was showing since the first week of the season. They were more conservative on the run. They stopped passing that much, and it just got worse. But this is one of the most embarrassing losses. Like, this is bad. Like, we got beat down, we got manhandled, we got taken into an alleyway, and you know what? Like, that's how bad this was. It was bad, guys. It was really, really bad. I don't know what to say about it anymore. I really don't. If the Eagles have to go. I mean, this was a game they had to win. Now you have to go on. Now you have to play KC at home. You got to go to the Panthers on the road. You play Tampa on Thursday night, and you got to face the Raiders, and then you got to face the Lions after that. You got some tough games coming up. Maybe not the Lions as much, but you got some tough games coming up. If the Eagles lose the next 3 games, if the Eagles lose 3 in a row, in my opinion, if they lose 3 in a row, it's tank mode. I mean, it's literally tank mode. You're not getting out of it. You're not doing anything. Period. Okay? You're not doing anything. But Nick Sirianni is, for right now, is all talk and just there's no results. You could have all these T-shirts and look, he's a cultural guy, which I respect, but you got to show it on the field. You had a Cowboys player on our sideline talking all this crap, and you literally and the Eagles did nothing. The players, there was no fight. There was no nothing. There was no grit. There was no self-respect. There was absolutely nothing on the sideline. That's what really, see, even if we're losing, at least have some respect for yourself and you'll defend yourself as a team. And they look defeated. They just really disgusted me tonight. They disgusted me. So, you know what? There's a bunch of plays I could go and say, oh, they did bad. We know. You're overthrowing, you're underthrowing, the arm strength. I mean, what is going on with Hurts? I mean, it's part of the play calling, and I understand that. But the head coach, for me, comes first before the player. But Hurts played bad, so don't, be like, Joe, you're defending Jalen Hurts, because I'm not, because he stunk it up. But Nick could have had him playing better. I mean, I didn't even see him take Jalen Hurts to the sideline or talk to him. I mean, nothing in this game. It was like they let him go out and just fail the whole game. He would have played better if the play calling was You got to balance out the run. You have to balance it out. Jalen Hurts rolls to his right all the time. The Cowboys were ready for it. They weren't stupid. Okay, they were all over it. He could not get away with those big runs. Okay, they got to put him under center. They got to do some different things with Jalen Hurts because what he's doing now, it's predictable. It's not helping his own play. Okay, it's not helping his own play. That's all I really got to say, guys. It was disgusting. I mean, it was disgusting. Shout out to the Cowboys. They whooped our butts, period. They kicked the crap out of us. And we deserved it. We deserved it. To not only lose, but then have injuries. And not even just that. I mean, have some self-respect for your team. If you're even losing and you got people talking all this crap to you, you got to, say something, do something, show that you have some fight for this team, even if you're getting your butts whooped. You look like you just gave up. So, like I said before, Hurts and Sirianni are my two biggest problems right now. The coach before the player always, because the coach has the control over everything. You don't help out your quarterback. Your quarterback's in trouble, and you don't even help your quarterback out. You don't help him. You don't try to. You got to balance out the run. You have to balance out the pass of the run. You have to. You're throwing the ball constantly. Miles Sanders, is anyone going to say anything because Miles Sanders has 3 touches? I mean, why did you even rest Miles Sanders all preseason besides the first couple snaps in the first game? Why did they rest him so much? Like they were going to unleash him this year. He barely got snaps last year. He's barely getting snaps now. What's the excuse? I haven't listened to the press conference yet, and I really don't care. I'll listen to it when I'm less, mad about this game. But we deserve to get our butts whooped. Period. Dallas, well coached, veteran players. The Eagles are a young team. Sirianni got out coached, plain simple, at every aspect. Jonathan Gannon. 3rd and shorts, far away. The corners are lined up 6 yards on a 3rd and short. I just don't get it. This defense can't play zone. It's just they got first. They were running the ball on us. They were averaging 8 yards. They were averaging 8 yards a rush every single time. There was not one time, maybe 2 times they got tackled for a couple yards. Other than that, they ran down our throats the whole game. The whole game. So I'm not a fan of Jonathan Gannon right now and his substitutions, and the productivity is not there with this defense, and obviously the scheme is not working. Our linebackers couldn't cover. Our linebackers were getting faked out on misdirection and rollouts. I mean, it was bad, and Jalen Hurts was bad with this offensive line. The offensive line actually had okay protection beginning of the game. The protection wasn't bad, and obviously later on with injuries and everything else, it got worse. But this was bad. Okay, so Nick Sirianni is on my hit list right now because you're not helping your quarterback right now. And I don't think, and I know people are going to say Minshew, and they're going to want Minshew to come in. I need a full year of Jalen Hurts, period. Do I think he could get benched? Yeah, I think if you lose another 3-4 games, I think he could get benched, but that time it hasn't happened yet. I think it could happen. But Nick Sirianni needs to balance out this offense because if you're set as much, your quarterback is not going to set up to be successful. Jalen Hurts could have played bad because number one, he's got some flaws, and number two, Nick Sirianni's not helping him anymore with what plays he's doing on top of his flaws. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a whole deal. So I don't want to go crazy. I'm not trying to make a big video out of it, but I'm disgusted. Shout out to the Cowboy fans, Boys for Life, and some of the other Cowboys fans I know personally, home and back home, and obviously that are out there. Yeah, you guys deserved it. Period. I mean, this team did deserve it. I thought when it was 21-14, when I thought it was 21-14, 28-14, whatever it was, I thought the Eagles almost blocked that punt. We almost got back into the game. It was close. Jalen Reagor, why are you getting these punt return? What are you doing? You're running backwards every single time. I can't stand it. You're on the 45 and you run back to the 35. I mean, it's just crazy. The penalties nonstop. Your offensive line is yet again injured again. Isaac Seumalo's out. Herbig comes in, can't play left side guard. Barely have played this year. And Land Dickerson only had a game and a half start. And it's atrocious, guys. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Congratulations to the Cowboys. Congratulations to the Cowboys fans. And that's it. We deserve to lose. And those are my reasons. Sirianni and Hurts are my two problems right now. And honestly, the ownership as well. Because down the road, what's going to happen here? We keep playing like this. If Nick doesn't balance out this offense, and you got to take pressure off your quarterback. Because if you're making him throw this much, you're not going to win games. On top of the flaws that Jalen Hurts has, and you're still making him throw that many times, you got to get Miles Sanders in this running game. I'm sorry, you have to. So it was atrocious. And Devontae Smith, I mean, all these receivers. I mean, I thought Quez Watkins and Javon Hargrave were my two top players in this game, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoy your night, or try to. I mean, I'm hoping and trying, but we'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Shakes what up, follow slide. Peace out, guys. Peace.